Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be dedicating this video to a poll that I did on New Year's Day, and I asked if you guys wanted to see the final results of a project that I was working on. Those who voted said yes, so this video is for you. So stay tuned as I reveal the final outcome and the process of this bulletin board. Stay tuned. Okay, so in this first photo, you see the original picture that I posted on my Instagram story. At this point, it had been sanded, prepped with the tape, and after that I started staining it. To stain, I used a sponge brush. Picture will show up here on the screen, and I used the color weathered gray. I will try to find the correct image and attach it here so you guys could see. I bought it at Lowe's. And then in the second photo that you see is the aftermath of me removing the tape after the color dried. I let it dry in my garage. Perfect place to dry it. You want to keep it away from any sort of little, I was noticing when I was doing the work outside that little, in Spanish they're called mimes, I think in English they're called gnats, I don't know, were sticking or try to start sticking to the wet stain. So I had to move the actual project inside my garage so it could dry overnight. So if you have somewhere inside, preferably where you could let your project dry, I highly suggest it, and it dries a whole lot faster than just sitting outside in your backyard and you don't have little bugs attached to it. So this photo is the aftermath. The tape that I used was not correct at all. The adhesive was just way too strong for the cork board, and so as I was taking it off, even though I was going mega slow, pieces just started ripping and it just started looking like little islands forming on my cork board. So I wasn't happy. So Saturday I went out to Micheal's and I purchased a cork board roll. I will post a picture here on the screen somewhere. It cost me around 15-16 bucks. Not too bad, and I still have plenty left over. I measured it according to, I placed a piece of the roll on my board and I did an outline and I cut it out. I am no professional, so there are gaps. I'm not gonna lie to you. I attempted to cut out little pieces to try to close the gaps. Didn't quite work out as well as I thought, but whatever. The only reason why I didn't toss the whole project is because this was a gift from my sister and her husband, my brother-in-law. So I wanted to salvage it as much as I could. So for me, it's fine. It's still usable and I'm okay with it. In this next picture you see, I used or I'm about to use command strips. If you don't know what command strips are, they're little strips, little adhesive strips that they come in pairs. I think this one came with like 6 or 8, and you just pair them up. They're like Velcro, and you take off the adhesive protection, stick one on to your board, and then take another one and clip them together like Velcro, and then take off the adhesive protection on that one, and you can stick it to literally pretty much any wall. And so right now my bulletin board is hanging in the back of my bedroom door. I've used command strips before. They're phenomenal. And when you take stuff off, I promise you it will not chip any paint. It's amazing and it lasts a long time. I think that's pretty much it in terms of tips and tricks. And the grand reveal, y'all, for this final project is in this next photo. You will notice on my bulletin board I have a bunch of different little cards. I have a big piece of paper. So those little cards, I'll explain, are just simple reminders, simple encouraging reminders to myself, things that God has spoken to me over the years that have kept me going in my most toughest moments. Reminding me that I'm not alone, that I'm his personal work of art. There is a verse there that confirms my calling as a teacher and a speaker. And then I have another card that confirms my phrase for 2021, which is new levels. And then that big piece of paper you see is my 2021 bucket list. I'm not a resolution person. I don't know. I think that there's too much I don't want to say, I don't know. I just don't think it works out too well when I say I have a resolution. So I like to use the term bucket list. I feel like it helps keep me motivated to get things done throughout the year. If you would like, I can do a video on that. And the other little set of cards that I have that kind of look stacked, those are just extra cards that I have prepped for when God gives me another precious reminder. I can just take it out, write it down, and pin it to my bulletin board. Last but certainly not least is a new planner sticker booklet that I found at Michael's. It is faith-based. I'm a planner person. I love planners. And so when I found this, I was like, yes, I have to grab it. So that's what that little booklet is. If there's anything on this bulletin board you want me to touch base on or go in a little bit more deeper, just let me know in the comments and I would love to. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. And follow me on social media. Okay? Bye!